Hi guys. It's kind of weird when a hand's talking to you. Hold on. That's better. The hand has a face. I'll show you guys the pages of 2014 of my 36 notebook. This happens to be a Picadilly. This one's from Barnes & Noble. Love the paper and love the color, love everything about it. On the first page, I clipped this picture, this image from an old magazine. It says Getting Lighter. This concept here is different than the word of the year. My word for 2014 was nourish, and nourish was more of an action word of what I intended my 2014 to be and what I was going to be working on. That's more of like what is going on the 36th year of my life. My 2015 word is flourish, or sort of just multiply what I've already done, being fertile, reproducing, multiplying, even literally being fertile. That would be a wish to fulfill for me, and hopefully this is the year that I can have a baby, and so flourish stands for all those things. These bags I wrote Prada on, and they represent from Prada to nada, a picture of me walking back. So Prada in these bags represent just everything, and nada means nothing. I used to have everything at 30 that you could ever want in your life, and then I got diagnosed and had surgeries. Little by little, stopped driving, just left my home, all my things, and eventually, because of the process of everything, I have nothing. I literally had Prada shoes. These were gifts. I have my life, obviously, my health, and I'm just starting to live again from scratch. So my 36th year, getting lighter is just how I feel. Like I literally am thinner, no ground, so to speak. So that's the cover, a lot of information. Right here, I just have some post-its about of things that I want to write about. So this one is awesome things that happen and I'm grateful for, and 100 things that make me happy. I've done this before. City Girl is because I'm currently in South America on a quest to nourish. I was born here, even though I moved to Florida when I was 10 years old, and I lived in Maryland, but I'm really like a city girl. Here I just have an index: wisdom, gratitude, book notes, quotes, and inspirations. Anything that's art, drawn, vision, spreads, painting, or collage. These are just notes about a daily entry, gratitude entry. This I'll find and link below so you guys can check it out. It's the minimalist mantra, and at the time I was taking another medication which was making me jittery and super difficult for me to concentrate, and it was really hard to even write these things. I felt like I was trying to be myself. I couldn't write like myself, I couldn't think like myself, I couldn't do the things I usually would do. It was really difficult, and I hate how this whole thing turned out because I just think it looks ugly, but I'll redo it anyway. But the minimalist mantra basically says to stop buying the unnecessary, toss half your stuff, learn connectedness, reduce half again, learn 4 essential things in your life, and do these first. Stop doing the non-essential, clear distractions, focus on each moment, let go of attachment to doing and having more, fall in love with less. Now obviously, as you guys know, I already lost everything, couldn't get any more minimalist than that. But this was a good reminder of like, well, maybe that's not such a bad thing. In love with less, fall in love with the little that I am starting life again with. Just trying to like be grateful for already having that in motion. Gratitude entry. Trying to make this mostly about gratitude, but it changes. Here is the one about the book. Okay, so the book is called Simple Abundance by Sarah. I don't know the last name, but it's linked below, you guys. This book is so beautiful. It's so essential to any woman's life at any age, really. So I'm just reflecting upon the reading. There's a daily reading for this book, so these are just my reflections and a quote from the book. This one is from St. Paul. It says, I have learned in whatsoever state I am therewith to be content. So it's the same thing. It's, I guess, accepting what is and being grateful for it, just the way it is. Another quote from the book is, better one good thing that is rather than two things that were, or three good things that may never come to pass. The one thing that is for me would be just life. That is really worth everything else, I suppose. So that's about the book. And more notes from the book. Yeah, here it's a little collage thing. So I love coffee in every possible sense. I think the coffee beans are pretty, the smell of coffee, drinking it, just everything about coffee, perhaps because I'm Colombian, but I love that picture. So here it talks about what you would do if you had no fear. I think I definitely live courageously, hence this strip. Happily surprised by life, just by taking the courage to go into the unknown. Moving forward in life, I guess. This is a quote, and this is all notes. It was an email that I received from mindvalley.com. I signed up for their, I guess, their teachings and whatnot. Then when we believe in our abilities, we can accomplish great things. Believing in yourself. This is a little quote from Emily Dickinson. It says, hope is that thing with wings. And I'm kind of at this point trying to remember to ask and to pray. I never really ask or pray for my own health and that kind of thing. Others pray for me. So here is a collage entry that I love. My favorite colors, which are like aqua, black, white, gray. My prayer is for a miracle, for a baby bear. And here it says, inspiration is at the door, feeling good, touched by a miracle, which to me is baby bear. An egg for like fertilization, uncomplicated, to just like be zen and like calm. This is a little flower from my neighborhood where I went to school when I was little. I think it might be a magnolia rose, but I'm not sure. And these are actually, this one's dried obviously, but they're pink and little, and they smell so amazing. You could just walk by one and it smells incredible. I wanted to dry it just for the sake of the smell, but it doesn't really smell. I wish it would. And then here, let the music play is just to be joyous. This will be for affirmations, but I kind of start writing them there, and I guess I'll have to write some more on this side. And here are more daily entries. A little angel message from a meditation I did about releasing fear and forgiveness. Little Mickey Mouse. What else? More of my entries. Here I'm sort of writing about miracles that happened. So this was September 8th. I wanted to remember this trip a little bit more. I was trying to keep things like this. This is the label that comes on the water bottle. And I just liked everything that the bottle label itself said. Colombia is actually full of positive affirmations. Things like you're capable, you can do it, believe in yourself. I mean, it's everywhere. It's in water bottles, it's in chocolate bars, it's on like billboards across the streets, everywhere. Commercials on television. Everywhere it says to not do drugs, to recycle, to not litter, to be healthy. It's everywhere. And I kind of grew up with that. It's such a second nature thing that we see all the time. And then I like this picture. Then this water is some kind of award-winning water. That's pretty, 3 stars. It's kosher with Coca-Cola, Colombia. I don't know, I like the whole thing of this label for some reason. It's a good metaphor, that picture, that label, for everything that I'm writing about, which goes into much depth that I'm not even gonna get into. So a day of gratitude, I'm still writing about that day. Here it's a quote in Spanish about friendship, and this basically just says that those people who are intolerable of others cannot have friends, really. I mean, nobody's perfect, and so if you're just a person that has low tolerance, your fate is to be alone. It's what this says. Then here I'm writing notes about a video on YouTube called How to Use a Journal by Rohn. If I find it, I'll link it, but some of these videos, I find them sometimes and then all of a sudden they're not around anymore. Another gratitude quotes. Okay, this is from an app called The Now, and you could just go to App Store and look up The Now. It sends you random be present awareness reminders. I do this on and off. This is another app called Transform. This one's a little bit different. It does send a daily little wisdom with a little assignment. I have 4 a.m. That's the time for me. And there is one each day, and you can go back to other dates. So this one's a good one that you can actually like drop for a while and then catch up on, or just pick up random whenever. This spread is called The Word, and the Word obviously is the Bible. And these are just Bible quotes that I random come across that I love. So if you guys have any of like your favorite psalms or quotes, I love psalms. I haven't written them in here yet. If you guys have like your favorite Bible verses or quotes that you'd like to share with me, please comment, and I would love to include them in my book. This one is an oldie. I have subscriptions to O magazines. I think they're wonderful. I kind of stopped subscribing. Not because I don't like it, I love it, but because I just don't have time to keep up with it. This is a picture that I made. I drew the picture on a sketch paper, and then I glued it onto this paper because the pen that I was using would bleed, or just because I didn't want lines. I kind of used color pencils and pencil and things like that. I just didn't want lines, and I wanted the picture to be in a white background. For this picture, I used Crayola metallic colors, Flair Paper Mate for the marker parts. This one's I forgot, the black one is just one of those sketch black pens that you can see what that is on my what's in my pencil case video, and obviously pencil, and that's it. This one says Jai Guru Deva Om from the Beatles song Across the Universe, and it says nothing is gonna change my world, all is well. I'll link that as well, this song. So if you guys don't know what it is, here is just a little laminate thing that I got from a family member that says Archangel Michael. I know there's some religions that don't believe in having like shrines and things like that, and I completely agree. But to me, it's a reminder. Like, if I had a picture of my daughter or my grandmother, I don't like worship it and think they're like the ultimate thing inside the picture, but it's just a reminder of what it stands for. When I see this picture, I am reminded of Archangel Michael in spirit and the goodness that he is with us and protecting me and things like that. It's not like, you know, a shrine or anything like that. Here are more entries from the Now app, and these are cutouts from a magazine. I'm always really looking into trying to recycle things, and so anytime I even get like those like advertising magazines or anything, I'm always looking for anything like that that I can cut out and paste. Here are more cut out pasted things from a magazine, and this one is Transform, the Transform app. Oh wait, more for the transform app, more for the transform app. This one I actually recycled from my 2013 agenda, kind of just cut it out of the agenda and just pasted it here. I adore this thing, and I'll link it below, you guys. I think I have it on Pinterest. This is your project. I won't read it, but I love it. So this was pretty helpful to me in 2013. I kind of highlighted the parts that I wanted to stand out to me personally, and it has completely manifested. These are more of the Now app, more of the Now app, more transforming app things, more transforming app things, more transforming app things. Wow, more transforming app things. I usually do like a 2013 2014 like spread, so that's why I left these kind of blank, but I ended up just doing this. So I crocheted this little snowflake during Christmas. I intended to make a ton, and this is like a champagne golden little thread. Looks gorgeous, but I'll link the video below. It's a video that says that it's only 5 rows to make this snowflake, and so it sounded simple enough, but it was kind of a pain to do. And so I was like, never mind, I'm not making like 50 snowflakes, I'll just keep this one. So that will be my 2014-2015, and that's it. I wanted to show you guys the 2014 part of my 36 notebook, and once I finish the notebook, or once I turn 37, I'll show you guys the 2015 part. Bye, thank you for watching, and I hope that something inspires you or motivates you or just simply entertains you. Take care. Bye.